Today's lesson is on Pandora's Hopechest. This program is an extension on Google Chrome that helps go through your family tree on Family Search and pick out those people that may need their ordinance work done. And this is very powerful and really exciting, so I wanted to show this to you today. So when you're using Pandora's Hopechest, you have to use the Chrome browser. So I hope that you understand what that is. If you don't, let me know. And if you haven't already gotten the extension for Pandora's Hopechest, what you have to do is go ahead and go to Google. And what I do is just search for Pandora's Hopechest. And as you can see up here on the left, it actually comes up right there. So I can just click on that. And then right here, it says Hopechest Chrome Web Store. So you just click this, and this would come up. Here's the Hopechest. And since I've already put this on my browser, it says it's been added to Chrome. And so if it should just say add to Chrome or something like that. I can't remember. So you can just click on that, and it'll add it to your browser when you're in Google Chrome. And one thing I wanted to show you here, when you're here on this search for the Hopechest, there are these little videos right here. Here's a Hopechest introduction. And this is really good. It's just on YouTube, and that's why I'm making this today, because you can't use this at the Family History Center. And then there's this one too that kind of shows you, it's a teaser. It shows you a little bit how it works. And then this last video is actually a user review. And what's fun about that is she actually had made her own system for trying to go through her family tree to find ordinance work, and she said it was the same as this. So just some items, you can come back and look at those, but those are really good, and I suggest you do go through this one that tells you a little bit more about it. It's about 10 minutes. Okay, so like I said, you'd already have this added to Chrome, and then how you get to Hopechest, what happens is, so now I'm going to sign into FamilySearch.org. And as you can see over here on the right, there's this little chest. And so that is and as you can see when I hovered over it, it says Hopechest. So that is the Pandora's Hopechest. And for the first time that you do the extension, get the Hopechest, you may need to refresh the page once you sign in. So just remember that if you don't see it right away, go ahead and refresh is over here on the left-hand side. See this little circle thing? That means that will refresh your page. So to look at this Hopechest, we first need to go to Family Tree. And since you need to be signed in to use it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Okay, and now that I'm signed in, to use the Hopechest, you actually have to be here on your pedigree or traditional view. So, you know, there's descendency, fan chart, portrait, and just make sure you're on your traditional view to be able to use this. So I'm going to show you up in the right-hand corner again is the Hopechest. If I click on it, I wanted to show you a few things about it. This is the Hopechest, and let's just look at that. This is this is what comes up after you've done a search. It has people that might need their ordinance work done, because, you know, the blue means that you can request it. And so there's some blue there that I'll need to go through. Let me show you while we're here. You should be able to see this inbox. And if you want to pay an extra $10, you can see the next part that I'm going to show. You can just buy the next part. And what I really like is that you can make different labels. When you're searching for ancestors, you can make labels like this. Aaron Underwood is like one of my end-of-the-line ancestors, and I wanted to get all his descendants, so I made a label for him, and like this Benjamin Register too. And then I also made a label. Anytime I've completed someone, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the completed label. And so you can apply different labels, and then you also have the feature of the settings. When you pay an extra $10, you can tell what status you want to do. If you needs more information, if you want to do some research, or just request ordinances. You can also what you want to save. You can save all the ordinances, or you can, as far as when it searches, you can just search for people that need their baptism and confirmation and not the rest. I think I would personally just search for everyone, but anyway, that's an option. And then there's a date limit. You can limit, how far back you want to go. And I was trying to search just to limit, to see if I could just see if there was any ordinances that needed to be done between those years, and there wasn't. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. And then these are just the different labels. And if you want to add a new label, you can do it right there, and you can also do it in other places too. So, but for right now, for those of you that don't have the $10, you'll have the option of having it in the inbox, which is fine. And so it may be all that you need. And so don't worry about maybe buying that at first. I just wanted to see how that would work. And I think it's good maybe just to organize. So anyway, let me show you next. So these other tabs, the search ancestors, you can actually, so if I'm here in first position, I can tell it to search my ancestors, and it'll just go back and search, as many ancestors as I want. Let me show you. If I click on that, it tells me to start the search. And again, here it is. And this is what you'll have if it's free. You'll just have the inbox that you can search and put them in. And then if you want to do someone else, you can change that if you buy the $10 upgrade. So that would be the ancestor search. The search descendants, I'd go over and pick someone and then search backwards. Here's the settings that we already looked at, and then a video introduction, which you may want to listen to too. It's really good. So I hope that tells you a little bit about it. So I wanted to just do an example so you can kind of see how it searches, because it's kind of fun. If you haven't seen this yet, it's fun, I guess is a good word. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go to one of the end of the lines on mine that I haven't done yet, and then search back. So I wanted to try, I think I'm going to go on this Davis. Okay, so I'm just going over to the right. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So I'm just going to go to, I'm going to go ahead and go to this Thomas Davis, and then so what you do is I would click on him. Well, actually, first what I'm going to do is, let me see. I'm going to click on him and get his person page. And what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a label for him, because I want to be able just to know that I've already gone and searched for his descendants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get his ID number, because I'm not going to remember exactly this since I don't remember things very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the settings, and I'm going to make a label of Thomas Davis, and then I'm going to do Control V, and then that'll be his ID, record ID number, so that I can have that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I do that first, and then I have to put him, I'm going to view him in the tree and put him in the first position right here. You need to have this blue around him so that this will work. And then it'll go back, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back and search for his descendants. I was just going to tell you too, the reason why I didn't pick him, I don't have his wife yet, so if I'll just pick him and see what we can pick up, because I have both the husband and the wife. So let's go to the Hopechest again, and then I would just say search for descendants. And then it'll ask me if I want to put it in a certain label. I'm going to go ahead and do that Thomas Davis, and then I'm going to start the search. So it's kind of fun to watch. So if it picks up someone that might need ordinance work, like this one does have a green arrow, it puts a green box around it like that. And there probably are quite a few. I actually haven't verified this or worked on this mine, but I wanted to show you how this worked. So we'll just let it go for a minute, and then I'll show you how. See, there's quite a few green boxes that I need to check out. So this is just kind of how it goes. So anyway, you can just see that, and then what you can do while it's going, you can actually pause it right here or stop it, and I can actually go ahead and just look at the Hopechest and see what it's picking up, see if I'm getting anything at all. So let's see, this was just my inbox that I did a search once, but I should, let's look at this Thomas Davis and see if it's picking up. Yep, see, it's actually picking up some names for me. And it's still going. So as you can see, let me see if I can actually just close that back. But I wanted to show you how that's just picking up people. And see, it just keeps going and going and looking for people that that I don't even know, because I don't know all of these descendants of this Thomas Davis. So I wanted to show you that. And then let me show you, so let's say that I want to go ahead and go in on one of those. Let me show you how you do that. So I'm going to go to Thomas Davis. If I want to look at him in the tree, see this right here. If I hover over the little tree, I can open him in the tree. So I just click on it and it'll take me to the tree for this Joseph Davis. And then what I would want to do is actually look at his person page. You could click on, do the ordinances right there, but I really feel like it's good to try to find records and try to make sure that this person really does need their ordinances done, because it may show, let's click on that, where it says ordinances, and it may show that sealing to parents and then sealing to spouse, that you could request those, but you may want to go through search records and make sure that those are all right and ready to go. So let me show you. So I can go back to that Pandora's Hopechest anytime. I just click up there and click on the Hopechest, and I can go back to it. And I wanted to show you, it always just comes up with the inbox. Let me show you this Thomas Davis. Show you something else you can do with this. This is also on the introduction video. When you sign up for Chrome, you can watch that. So let's say that I want to, let me see the label for this person. So that's the label. And if I want to actually, so say I had completed his information and I want to put him in a different folder, I can click on the supply label to selected items. And what I can do is I'm going to say, okay, I've done with him, I'm completed with him, and then I can remove the current label, so he'll come off of this Thomas Davis section, and then it'll actually put him in completed, and so you can just put apply right there. So I think that's all I wanted to show you. I hope, just let me know if you have questions on this, and I wanted to, next time, I want to do like a part 2 and kind of go through and maybe show you some more things that you can do with it. It looks like, and then once it has actually finished the search, it'll actually, you'll come back to this search ancestors. Let me see if that's done. It may not be done. No, because I was on another page. So see, it's still actually searching and finding people. So I can go anytime to that Hopechest and see how many names are coming up. Okay, let me know if you have questions. I hope you're having a great day.